Okay, so what we are going to do is a live F5 tutorial. Now the first thing that we want to do when we do that is we want to go to the comm center, and you presumably know how to get there because you are watching this tutorial, and my goal is to make sure that you know that before you watch this tutorial. So to do a live broadcast, you want to click on the live F5. Once you click on the live F5, that page will begin to load, and you will see something that looks a lot like this, which is the media F5 vault. Up here, the live F5, you click on the tab that says live F5, and you will be taken someplace else that looks like this. Now before you do a live broadcast, you will need to choose a profile name, and you will choose a broadcast name. Now in this particular example, the broadcast name is going to be on demand right here, and the only time the broadcast name will not be on demand is when you are doing a scheduled broadcast like this one. And when you do a scheduled broadcast, you give the broadcast a name, and you can also make the broadcast pass protected, which enables you to have a pay-per-view option. So you come down and you choose a profile name, and since most of my profiles are about COM F5, I'll choose the COM F5 and I'll choose it on demand. And then you want to pick Go Live. You click the drop down menu and Go Live, and for this example we're going to do Go Live Standard, even though we have another one called Go Live Paragon. So we go Live Standard, and we get the back that opens up to something just like this, and it looks exactly like I'm showing you right now. It's initializing, and it'll go faster or slower depending on your internet connection. So now you are in your place. You are in the place where you go to do your broadcasting, and you get something that looks like this. That little background that you see behind you is just something that I play with from time to time. When you get ready to start your broadcast, though, you click on this broadcast right here, and before you broadcast, you go to the configuration tab. And the configuration tab is right here, and the reason that you're not hearing any sound is that the microphone right now is capturing the sound from the screen capture software. So you want to set it to the lowest connection speed, and the reason you want to set it to the lowest connection speed is that you want to make sure that you don't have any disproportion or any lack of synchronization between the audio and the video. And this resolution here is just fine. And you go to your camera settings, and you see the camera settings are here, and your microphone settings are here. And you're just about to go broadcasting now. So you go back to your video camera. We'll talk about the co-host configuration another time, because you do have the possibility of doing the co-host function. So you click on the video camera, right? And when you get ready to go online, you click right there where it says start broadcast. Now we'll take a moment to show you a couple of other things while we're here. And see, this chat, the people that's watching the broadcast, well, they're able to chat messages into you, and you can see those messages down here. And you can enable chat right here, or you can just have a question and answer. The other tab you have is the share tab. Now what the share tab allows you to do, the share tab allows you to push your slides. I have my slides saved into the media, into the business galleries, and so what happens is you can leave this box checked where it says auto publish the first slide or not. We're going to choose to uncheck that. So now we come down and we click this group of slides, and all these slides I just click, they populate over here. And when you get ready to push those slides, you just click on them, and those slides pop up just right there. You have some tools here that you could use for the live broadcast as well. Say for instance, if you click right there, you now have a pointer, okay, and you can use that pointer. Say this is the size of the pointer. You want to make the pointer a little bit larger, so you go up here. Well, let's do it properly and click on to where it says arrow tool. So you come up here, and you want to use the arrow tool. Let's make it a little bit longer, and let's make it actually purple, and then we do it like that. So you see how that's working? If you want to point something out, you do it that way, and then of course you can get rid of it that way. Now here is a highlight tool. You use a highlight tool this way. So you want to do this in your broadcast, you can show people that, and then of course you get rid of that, right? So you want to put some text on there. So you want to put some text somewhere on this thing, and you choose the text box, and the text box will pop up, and there it is. This is a text box, right? And when you update the text, There's the text box right there. You can put that anywhere that you want to. So let's go back and take another look at this tool right here, the arrow tool. Because for some reason that arrow tool is acting crazy right now. Because it's on drag, I like to use the stamp. Okay, so you come up here and you can point with that. And if you don't like that color, well, you know what you can do then? You can change the color. See the transparency, let's give it a little bit of depth. And we do that. And you see it's a little more transparent. Now let's see if we can change the color of this thing. See, there we go. So we can change that. And we can actually put it in a different direction. We can point there. So you can see that the live broadcast tool, the live F5, it's got several things that you can do. You can move this, you can move that. And when you want to invite somebody, this is one way to invite somebody as well. You hit the URL, you highlight the link, right click it, copy it, close it back, and then you put it right in here. See? And then you write somebody's email address there, like take mine. We'll just go jvictor12@comcast.net. And then we send that, and we're going to get an invitation, and the message is submitted successfully. So that's kind of just a basic way of how you use the live F5 tool. When you get ready with this point over here, you just come back over here, and now you are back using your regular mouse pointer. And now this tab right here also tells you how many people are watching. See, you got a number right there, and as you can see right now, nobody is watching this live broadcast. And you want to tell the people that right here on the screen when they're broadcasting, they're going to have like 5 little dots. And if they choose the second dot, they'll get a 1.5 magnification, and that's really the best case scenario. That's really the best place to have a very, very pleasant viewing experience. And of course, when you get ready to start the broadcast, you click here. And just for the sake, since we're doing it, let's go ahead in 3, 2, 1. That's what the broadcast looks like. Now you are broadcasting live. You're broadcasting live all over the internet, and anybody that you sent the link to will have that link. So let's stop the broadcast. When we stop the broadcast, you get the chance to either save the broadcast or not. So you want to stop the broadcast, right? And so this is how you can save it into one of your folders, usually the live F5. And then you click save, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's done. So now you are back to where you started, and you are free now to stop the tutorial. Thank you very much for taking the time to look at this.